Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel where we go on Hangouts and explore beautiful places. In my previous video, we explored El Ferry. If you haven't watched it yet, make sure you check it out. Today, I'm exploring Kilifi Creek. We'll walk through the terrain, follow the road down, and get closer to the water. This is a calm, nature filled journey, no rush, just exploring, observing, and enjoying the beauty of this place. So, if you love quiet views, natural landscape, and peaceful moments, you're in the right place. Let's go! After following the route on the map, I've finally arrived at the Kilifi Creek. The air feels so fresh, everything is green, and the water sits quietly below. This place feels calm and peaceful. Let me take you with me. There is a gentle breeze here, and it feels like the kind of peace I'd want to build a home. Like just take and get and just imagine waking up to a place just filled with such a breeze, peaceful, quiet, and calm. The kind of calm that you don't even have to force. From here, you can also see Kilifi town in the distance, the buildings rising above the ground. It's interesting how close the town is, yet this place still feels so far from the noise. Nature here is soft, slow, and welcoming. Taking a look at just the water, at the plants, and the vegetation makes me just wanna connect with nature even more. You know, like how it's green mixed with the brown plus the blue. I mean, it brings a very colorful place. The bottom looks really nice. And right now, I'm walking down a very steep hill, just trying to get you closer to these views. I wanna get a better and a second view that I can show you. I won't lie, this hill a bit scared me. It's really steep and every step needs you to focus. I passed an old lady carrying firewood from from the bottom, and as I walk, I keep thinking about how fear often shows up even right before something beautiful. And as I can see, this is a very beautiful spot. We can actually see the transverse section of the water, how it's meandering, the beautiful scope that is actually taking. I decided to let my Uber driver go ahead on his own, but I'm grateful to him. Thanks to him, I was able to reach this place and start this journey. Walking down this terrain has reminded me that sometimes you have to face a little fear to experience something truly beautiful. And honestly, it's really worth it. And now we are the second view. From here, the water looks even narrower, like it's slowly being swallowed by the land. Just take a look. The area is full of vegetation, thick, green, and alive. Some of it is a bit thorny, but I'm walking carefully, making sure I don't get hurt as I get more views for you, my viewers. And as I look closer, I can see mangrove trees growing right in the water. The roots spread out beautifully, and the mix of green and brown gives the water such a rich and natural color. Mangroves belong here, they protect the land and support life in this creek. I can also spot some baobab trees standing tall in the distance. I don't know if you remember of the story of a man who actually used to cut these trees and would transport them across river in the Indian Ocean. I would wonder how he actually managed to carry such big trunks across the ocean and how if even his mission actually was accomplished. And I would really want to know his experience. I don't know if you ever heard of that story, but it really sounds fascinating. And standing here now makes me appreciate how valuable and powerful these trees truly are. With trees like this, you'd expect some good fruits around here. Hopefully, that's just a hope. Let's wait to see if that hope can be actually fulfilled. And hooray! To my utter surprise, I got a tree with some good fruits. And also, I got some to learn actually something really new. That actually cashew nuts grow on trees high up like mango trees. I didn't really know this. This really surprised me. And that the nut grows outside the fruit, not inside. Did you know about this cashew nuts? Share any myths and truths you know in the comments and like the video if you enjoy this moment. From being a child, I just knew that cashew nuts just grew like ground nuts. But today, I've actually demystified that myth. Hope you have too. And indeed, nature really has its own rules. I love this. I finally get to, I decide to actually go all the way down to see the view from the bottom. We passed a few homesteads, shops, and from my observations, many of these people here seem to rely on fishing. Life, Life here feels so calm and deeply connected to the creek. And I finally get to the jetty, a bridge like structure made of wood. At first, I was a little worried, but once I stepped on it, I realized it's really strong. It's actually made from the mangrove trees, and actually, mangrove really brings very hard wood that can actually sustain in the creek. Just by standing here, I can clearly see where we came from. The hills in the distance and the road showing just how steep the journey was. Right now, the place looks dry because it's low tide. But during the high tide, water fills the entire area, and this jetty becomes very important to the fishermen. It's always used by the fishermen to take them to the water so that they can go for fishing. And around here, I can also spot some fish ponds where fish are actually kept to ensure a steady supply to those people who really need the fish, especially during the low tide when the water is receding to the ocean. So these ponds actually play a very big role in ensuring that the fish actually is in steady supply throughout the town. And as I get closer to the water, everything feels calm. The water flows gently, and I can spot a fisherman out there doing his work. This feels like the perfect place to spend an evening. You can see the sun reflecting on the water, making it shine even more beautifully. Now I'm even closer to the mangrove trees, very green and full of life. Their roots rise above the water, helping them breathe and survive. I love the sunset. The mangrove trees are really hard and can actually sustain the life here in the salty water. Such a calm place. Mambo, umeshika ndege? Umeshikia wapi? Kule, na unatumia nini kushika? Mikono. Unaruka kwa mti unashika ndege. Sasa unaenda kuifanyia nini? Hey, unachua mwenyewe. Eh? Sawa sawa. Alafu unakula peke yako ama sasa unakulaje? Unajua kuitoa uchafu ama? Hmm. Eh, sawa sawa. I met a really young boy. He actually had caught a bird and was actually preparing to go for a feast. I was actually asking him of how he'd prepare the bird and where he'd gotten it, and he had said that he just hunted it in the near trees with just stones. That's really nice and creative of him, and sure for him he'll get a meal. And to wrap up the hangout, I decided to just enjoy time at the beach, then headed home. I hope this journey made you smile or feel a little calm. If you enjoyed this hangout and you're happy you came along, please give